Oh, looky there. It's just terrible, terrible. You go, girl.
Going.
You know what you're doing. You know why you know what you're doing?
Oh, because I am in the truck with a super trucker. That's why I know what I'm doing.
No, because you're an excellent trucker.
In my pajamas.
In your pajamas, that's right. All right, it's time for me to take over. Let's face the freaking morning. Did y'all see what's outside of our window? How was your night, girl?
It was good until about an hour ago.
You mean all of this came along about an hour ago?
It started a little bit slower, but yeah, it didn't start until about an hour ago. And it seems that I'm driving into it.
Well, it's coming from the north. We're going west, but so you're still going into it in a way, right?
It's still getting worse
Not
over
directly.
here. Regardless, it's worse over here than when it started.
I'm going to take us down the road. It's like a Chuck Berry moment, or Chucky Brown, or whoever. Get up on the dance floor, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm talking about. Time to go. Time to die. No, we're not going to do that either. Let's go to work. Super Trucker to the rescue. Look, I-80 is getting the Chester's chicken, people. I want you guys to revel in that knowledge that it is coming. Gizzards for all. Let freedom ring. I looked at the forecast before I took off, and it looks like that this goes back to Wyoming. So it looks like it's going to be a full day full of slush and crap. But I'm hoping that the Wyoming part will be okay. It's another day in paradise. Don't let nobody tell you different. A little snow. As long as you got your coffee, guys. As long as you got your coffee and your cigarettes, it's going to be alright. I can tell already it's going to be a slow day. Can you tell how I know? Yeah, you know. Oh my goodness.
Look at the parking.
There's all kinds of parking. Where's everybody in today? It is Veterans Day. You know, why don't they just get out the way in the beginning? Just get out the way.
Look over here. Look at how much of that's empty. Everywhere.
All the way from, where did we start at?
Like in Pennsylvania. Well, we started in
Newark.
Newark.
It's been empty. Every truck stop and rest area along the way has been empty.
At least half empty.
What's wrong? What's up with that?
Some more.
That's
Look
odd.
at that. Ain't nobody freshly left out of there.
Veterans Day is not a real holiday.
You know, most people take off for, Thanksgiving or Christmas or something. Not this one.
No. Hey, it's gonna be a beautiful day. I relish in these types of days.
It is going to be a beautiful day.
I love it. As long as it's warm, I don't mind it at all. Scrub a dub dub. 3 girls in a tub.
What's the temperature supposed to get up to today?
I don't know. It's like
The I-80 has a dog wash. You
20.
can wash your dog here.
I've used it. No, we didn't. We used another one like it, but it wasn't this one.
We used one in Ohio, and Walter attacked the scrubby or the brush thing.
He did.
See
Woohoo!
the tow truck?
Let's roll. Yep. He's not here for the trucks. He's for the trucking mamas.
He's for the cars.
He's for the cars.
Come on, Walter, get up here.
It's Toadie's tow truck. Yeah. All right, you ready to be judged today?
Always.
I'm gonna be judged. This video's gonna get us judged again. They're gonna say you shouldn't be out on that. You're a bad, bad boy, and all that kind of stuff. Judge not, let least you be judged.
Well, I also think if you've never driven on snow, yeah, you probably shouldn't start driving on snow and ice in the middle of the night in a big truck, right?
Right.
But there's a difference between people from Montana driving on snow and people from South Florida driving on snow.
I'm not from Montana, but I might as well be, right?
Well, I'm just saying some of us have been driving on snow since the day we started driving, too.
You're a snowshoe.
And some of us still, even as adults, get a couple snowflakes or a little bit of ice and think the world's coming to an end.
I don't think it's that bad. You know, it's flat ground, right? I don't gotta go real fast. But
Yeah,
we got powder to walk on.
They ain't doing nothing to the roads right now. I said the
No,
bridges
they
are
ain't.
ice, but this out here is okay as long as you're sensible, I think.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good day when you turn that darn blasted tattletale over.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm turning.
I can't handle any kind of lights in a truck. I've got sensitive issues and I don't like things like that. It distracts from my driving abilities. Let's turn the dashboard lights down. Yeah.
Don't turn them down too far, then you'll inform me that they're not working.
Yeah, I know what goes on around here now. It's gonna be a slow day.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not good, but
No, not when we're going to San Francisco. It's not good. But until lunchtime, at least it's gonna be a slow day. Oh, I better check. We check the weather forecast and see if it's anything in Wyoming. If so, I got a video to drop on them. Yeah. Cheyenne and points west. Look at the Wyoming DOT website. It's the best one. Look up Wyoming weather DOT. Then hit on I-80.
Oh, look, fellas, I see a flashing light. It's the first casualty of the day. Bless your heart, feller. I hope that you're okay. It looks like you are.
This is I-80 today. I've been driving for 40 miles and I've already had to stop and beat my windows off, beat my windshield wipers off, I should say. There's not a lot of trucks moving. Now it's getting more dangerous out here right now because the cars are starting to go to work. And they got to get to work just like we do. It's been pretty easy to maintain 45 miles an hour, but I don't know if that's going to be able to continue. If this is supposed to go on till lunchtime in Iowa, there's been one truck in the ditch. You already saw that. Oh hell, there's another one just behind me in the ditch. I see the lights crooked in the comedian, as I like to call it. I haven't felt any road slippage whatsoever. It feels fine to me. But regardless, I'm gonna have to slow down because of it's just the safe thing to do, right? I don't do these videos just because I can, or maybe I do. But the point is about safety. And just because one person's comfortable driving at 40 or 50 miles an hour and they know that the road is safe, I may find it a little bit disconcerting. But when I see people that are going 25 miles an hour, they probably think the same thing about me. Like, I've got a truck getting ready to pass me here. I'm going 48 miles an hour. I'm going to move over to the rumble strip, so he's got plenty of room to pass. I think it's always a good idea to move over to the rumble strip when somebody wants to pass, in case they get squirrely. Now, these guys that hold their lane so tightly to the zipper, they kind of scare me. Not picking on nobody, just saying. They do scare me. Because if you don't have any room for slippage. But this isn't anything. I mean, this is just a little bit of snow. It's nothing. I mean, I remember back in the early mid-90s and stuff, pushing snow with my bumper, you know, in Syracuse and trucking along. May have been the only truck on the road for 500 miles, but that's just how it worked. People today are much more inclined to stop and wait it out. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. It does kind of get under my skin when they have, you know, negative comments to say about about super trucker or whatever, and you know that's just like anybody else that is, they feel guilty or something because they don't do it, so they want to, you know, start some crap with somebody that does. Heck, you might be able to climb Mount Everest. I'm never going to be able to do it. I'm not going to cut you down because you do it. I think, hey, all right, look at that guy go. I made a comment on my other video about greed being the driving factor that makes us do the things that we do, and some nice fella said that he's just trying to feed his family, it's not greed. Well, as a young man, I know how much money my wife spent, and it is greed. You know, it may be greed and wants put together. If you want the 70-inch hi-fi television, and if you want better food, or you want better schools, or you have to have 500 television stations and the best phone every 6 months or whatever, these things are factors in greed also, because they're above the needs that I've talked about so much. So greed is the driving factor. Now, if you're new to the industry, maybe you haven't reached that point yet to where the missus is spending every dollar you make on unnecessary articles. But that will come in time if you stay in the industry long enough. Now, that I run in it is habit. It's more of habit than anything else, because that's how I learned. I learned to run no matter what, to get the load there safely, and get it done. Now I don't have the greed factor at all in my life. I don't need the money or anything else. But I still have the habit, because this is part of what gets under your skin, is this. This is your Mount Everest for today. Every day, all winter. But it's what you got. Now, I was going to get to San Francisco around lunchtime, day after tomorrow or whatever. But now it's looking like, I don't know how far this is going to go. It's not doing, there's slick spots in Wyoming, but if it stays like this, I mean, this is going to clear up before Wyoming. I don't know where. I didn't check Nebraska weather, but I still said I'm going to be there at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I still want to be there at lunch. It's just a matter of, if I get there at lunch, I'll probably get a reload the same day and get out of there, because I will be reloading the same place I unload. But this is the dangers of Iowa I-80 in the winter, because it's very flat ground. The majority of the road is nice flat ground. There's some rolling hills. But like I talked before about the wrecks happening in the morning, because that's when they do happen. By the time I stop and post this video, because this video will go up today, and this is happening right now, right? There'll be so many four-wheelers out here that it'll become clogged and congested. Now, it's cold enough that the bridges are frozen from the brining, but the road, I mean, it's just dry as a bone, other than the fact that it has snow on it. But I-80 is part of all of I-80, all the way across, is just the killing fields, is what I've always called it. I-80 is the killing fields, and I lump 76 in with the killing fields also, because it's so curvy and swervy, and ends up, you know, merging with 80. That I consider that part of the killing fields too. You know, all the doubles and triples that are running over across the turnpike are always in danger in the best of weather. So in this weather, they're a lot more likely to have accidents. Now I don't know how well you can see, but up ahead there's a huge line of trucks. Now, you might think, oh, Mr. Hotshot, you're going to pass all them trucks. Well, actually, I'm going 55 right now, and I'm not going to pass those trucks. at this point in time. I'm going to slow down and hope some of them peel off, because there's so many of them that it would just be unconscionable to pass that many trucks, in my opinion. Even though I'd really like to pass them trucks, but I'm not gonna do it. At least not at the moment. I gotta get somewhere where I can see, have more visibility than I have on these hills right here. Well, looky here, guys. It has it's lightening up. And when I say lightening up, I don't mean the snow. I mean the sky is lightening up. Visibility is much better. It'd be a great day to go rabbit hunting on, if you felt inclined to go rabbit hunting. But this is what you got to look forward to today in Iowa. I don't know why I'm thinking Wyoming. We're not in Wyoming, guys. We're a long way from Wyoming. 600 miles. Ugh. But anyway, this is it. Welcome to Iowa. Be safe today. And have a good day. Don't get too tense. Don't get too tense at all. It's not going to get no better for a while.